Hey!
Welcome to TargetLockTV. My name is Simon and I am trying to turn down the volume of the music. Let's see. Here we go. With me today I also have Arvid Ringqvist. Welcome back, Arvid. You were with
thank you,
us
sir.
in the first game. And now we're up for something else.
Looks like all the gas clouds.
All the gas clouds. Indeed. We got Pawel, Polish player actually, facing off against Markus Lundin.
Rebels versus Republic.
Yes. So let's see. Have you had some time to familiarize with the lists, Arvid?
Well, I have them in front of me right now.
Great. Would you like to start reading out one of them? I can do the other.
Yeah, sure. So, our Polish friend, Pawel, is running the Galactic Republic. And that's Wolf. Yeah, the best. Maybe also the priciest arc. And he's running expert handling, plasma torpedoes, veteran tail gunner, and R4P astromech.
Yes.
Means that he can reduce the difficulty of his maneuvers, or two maneuvers per game.
As long as it's basic maneuvers.
Yep. And also he has white barrels now, thanks to expert handling.
Scary.
And veteran tail gunner is obviously really great with Wolf's ability. If he can use it twice in the same And he's running Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker. So two super, people like to call them aces. I think they're more like Jedi. Aces with the Force, almost overpowered. Paper planes, but they hit like trucks. In bullseye. So they're both running brilliant evasion and auto blasters and stealth devices. Also, Obi-Wan has marksmanship, and Anakin has R7A7.
Yeah, and they got some nice synergy going on as well with each other.
Yeah, their abilities.
Yes.
They affect each other only. So, can remove tokens or gain a focus token, I believe.
I will have a really hard time trying to remember all of this. Yeah, Anakin has also got that R7A7 droid.
Yeah, for extra crits.
Yes.
Normally you see not just R7A7, you see marksmanship on Anakin as well. You want all the crits, because that's the auto blaster thing, and the idea of these Jedis are just being out of front arc and firing auto blaster, preferably in bullseye, so you get all the extra crits, so they cannot be evaded. They need to do some damage, and they can't really get shot back, because if they get shot back, they take damage, and when they take damage, they just die like instantly with only 3 health. I guess stealth device and brilliant evasion counteract that.
Let's see, I'm just gonna ask the players to mark up the ships. I'll be back in a second.
So while Simon is doing his sleight of hand, I will also read out Markus Lundin's list. He's running the Rebel Alliance. It's 4 A-Wings, named ones. It's Charbay, Welch Antilles, Hera Syndulla, and Jake Farrell. And they are all running the vectored cannons standardized configuration. Also, Hera is carrying some Thread Tracer missiles, to get all the locks all the time. And then it's a naked Garven. He's not naked. He has S foils. Everyone always runs S foils, right? Yeah, I guess Garven is there just because he's not that pricey and he has amazing synergy with Hera's ability. So it will be difficult actually to outmaneuver all these A-wings because they are so maneuverable. So that's what Pawel needs to try and do, to outmaneuver them. His Jedi. Also he has Wolf. He's really kitted out like a proper gunship, gunboat, firing backwards and forwards with all the abilities all the time. He gets a reroll when he's firing forwards and he spends his charge. The only way to regain the charge is then firing backwards and rolling 1 extra die. Ideally, you can get in somewhere in the middle with the Wolf, fire both ways. First forwards for a free reroll, and then backwards just for an extra die. And then his charge is back again for the next round.
And I'm back.
Obviously, the Arc 170 is cheap, big gunboat. It carries a lot for what you pay for. He only has 1 green die, but 9 hit points and the black arc.
Yeah, I hate facing the orcs. I feel like they take forever to kill.
You hate facing them, so you come at them backwards, but they still shoot you.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the gas clouds as well. Both of the players are running all gas clouds.
Yeah.
But that's what they say about gas clouds. Face, no one can hear you fart. I think the Jedi always run gas clouds pretty much. They want to have all the advantage of getting an extra evade from a blank result, an evade result from a blank result. And it doesn't really hinder them that much since they're just aiming to fire auto blasters and get crits, which cannot be cancelled by evade dice anyway. Seems reasonable. So first round done. Planning in the second round is almost done.
Yes. We have been live for 6 hours. We got 1 more game after this round. This is a smaller tournament, 16 players in Alara games in Trollhättan. And there will be 5 rounds of Swiss, no cut. But it is live and it is available.
These players have gone 2-1 so far in the tournament.
Yes.
Markus has a better MOV than Pawel. Top of the tournament is Mikael Wintermark and also Pete Anderson. They're both 3-0.
Both from our local club, TargetLock.
The only real X-Wing club in the universe. No, we love all clubs, right?
Yes.
I don't even think I'm a member of TargetLock anymore. It's been too long since I was living in Gothenburg.
Oh, we miss you, Arvid.
I have to pay the fee.
Yeah, we just lowered the membership fee as well. So don't think twice about it. Just pay.
Just pay. Switch to yuan.
Yes, of course. And if you live in the Gothenburg area and you would like to know more about X-Wing, please check us out on Facebook. We got TargetLockTV or X-Wing in Gothenburg.
It looks a bit funny. It's like Markus is almost letting Pawel start to flanking, but then he's turning up against the Jedis again. We'll see what happens. It's actually good use of the space. And also, Pawel is running the hyperspace rings on his active fighters. I guess just because it looks cool, huh?
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I'm rearranging the ships in the overlay so it's easier for me to read.
Read up on vectored cannons. What does it do?
Yeah, it's...
Gain a turret arc indicator.
Yes.
Treat the arc requirement of your front arc primary attack as a turret arc. Replace your vectored thrusters ship ability. Vectored thrusters is the normal ship ability from A-Wings. After you perform an action, you may perform a boost action, a red boost action. And then also the vectored cannon's ability is, during the systems phase, you may perform a red boost or red rotate action. You can rotate your turret arc indicator only to your front arc or back arc. So he wants to fly resistance A-Wings.
Yeah.
1 point, right? Four vector cannons, yeah. Yeah, also a huge shout out to Alara Games, this game store in Trollhättan.
Yeah.
Being run by Pascal, the all-powerful. They have an amazing venue, and they keep putting up like nice events like this. So if you ever pass Trollhättan, please visit Alara Games.
Play, which is great. This is something you rarely see in Sweden. With game stores with designated play areas. Okay, so we got shots here.
Should have been Anakin into one of the A-Wings, whichever color it is.
It's white.
Okay.
So that's into wedge. Looking for bullseye.
No bullseye, so it's only 2 dice primary. Blanks out. Blanks out.
Not much going on then.
There's laser cannons firing onto spaceships in space. Pew, 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 pew. A lot of action. That Jake spending Hera's focus. Shooting Obi-Wan. Spending a force or spending an evade. Spending... He doesn't need to spend 2 force. Just 1. Yeah, he has brilliant evasion. There's Jake.
When I shoot in the front arc, I can shoot in the rear arc, but when I shoot you in the front arc, you got 1 dark space.
And a lot of evades.
No, no fun in the end. Yeah, no fun. Let's have some. Okay.
Like that the Actis has really found a place in the game.
Yeah.
Especially Anakin is pretty much always being run like this. But it's not like any of the upgrades are actually auto-include. It's just that he's really good like this. Get out of your arc, and he moves last, and he has pre-activation maneuver, or reposition, it's not a maneuver. Can boost or barrel roll in the systems phase. The ship ability of the active. So if you can get out of arc and fire auto blasters and get some guaranteed crits, even though it might be slow, you can still put some hurt on. Especially firing on ships that don't have shields.
Yeah. And this time we will see some wolf action as well.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, a scary ship or a scary pilot. Wolf is pretty scary.
Indeed.
Yeah, I had him in the jank tank list. I don't normally play the Republic, but he was MVP pretty much of every game.
Yeah. We have $63 minutes. So who do you think has the upper hand in this matchup?
It's difficult to say because I don't know how well Pawel plays his list and how much practice he's had, especially with the Jedi, can be very finicky. But it looks a bit like Wolf is heavily loaded.
Yeah, it's kitted out.
Maybe a bit too kitted out for my taste, or I mean, not actually for my taste, but for my opinion on what's good in the meta. But I think Wolf can do a good job of. Obviously, he's a lot of points, like 65 points, so he's more expensive than Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And he only has one green die, so you want to shoot him and put your arcs on him. So maybe if he can position well enough, he could get some veteran tail gunner action, and that would be so valuable. It's insanely valuable.
Yeah.
I know Markus is a great player, and I know he has some great ships. I mean, Hera and Garvin are such a super combo, and then with Jake on top of that, then Shara and Wedge are just like extra support, but still competent ships. So I don't know if I'm. I mean, I have to put my money on someone, right? I can't say no. I don't know. I have to at least guess.
We're gonna do a lot of stuff. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say I want Markus to win, but I think Pawel will make it.
Yeah.
He has more oomph.
More oomph.
It's been a bit of a long day, so maybe
Yes.
players are getting tired.
Players are getting tired. Streamers are getting tired. Everyone is getting tired.
It's a question of who had the best lunch. That's the player who will win.
Probably.
So some systems face shenanigans, both Anakin and Obi-Wan are boosting.
If you are watching this, who do you root for? Put your favorite in the chat. Wolf. Going straight forward. 2.
Shouldn't get a big box shot now, but maybe it's difficult to put yourself in the middle, grabbing a lock. Jake boosted as well. Lots of system space reposition here.
Mm-hmm.
I think focus would have been a better action, since you get a free in quotation mark reroll from Wolf's ability.
Yeah. Let's see what it says. While you perform a primary frontal attack, you may spend 1 charge to reroll 1 attack die. And when you perform a primary rear arc attack, you may recover 1 charge to roll 1 additional attack die.
Mm-hmm.
So Shara is coming in.
See where he puts Obi-Wan and Anakin. He boosted forwards, so it's not unlikely that it's actually trying to fly past, but know that will fit. Mm-hmm.
This will hurt.
System space initiative here. Bump blocked since he boosted first, then Obi-Wan boosted.
Yeah.
We didn't know that before. That's also an underrated thing with system space reposition is you can easily set up nice blocks. You can block with your aces,
yeah,
and then move yourself just to deny actions.
I'm marking this one in the front. Yes. So, and I think it's enough. Try.
Oh, he is indeed flying past K-turning. Which means
Garvin.
our good friend Garvin Rice has a really good shot. There will also be some more Auto Blaster madness from Obi-Wan.
Yes, 1 to 0.
Really, A-Wings have shields.
Okay, is it like that? Yes.
And the 4K is the only K-turn on, only red maneuver on the active style. But it still has an ability, right?
See, Pawel is spending a force for focus.
Yep.
Exactly. Ani remove the stress in this way. Yep. So I can normal action, and with normal action, I will boost it. Yep. Like so. Yes.
And getting a boost.
And now my numbers.
What happened there? How did he boost?
I think he got his focus from.
Anakin is quite similar guy. Hope I can do it.
Oh, he's using Anakin's ability as well then.
Yeah.
To lose his stress. And then boost, but he boosted in the system's face. So he can't boost twice.
It's true.
I'm not the judge. Yeah, because Anakin can spend a force to make himself, or Obi-Wan Kenobi lose the red token.
Absolutely right. Because, too much things at the minute. Yes, absolutely. And I have done action.
This is great.
Going back with the boost.
Yeah. When you can interrupt people again.
So he's taking an evade instead.
Yeah.
Anakin takes stress out, and thanks to that can...
Jedis are getting force-starved here. So he's using Obi-Wan's ability on Anakin to gain a focus token. But did he use Anakin's ability on himself, or should he be stressed?
So it's Anakin. It's Anakin. 3 dice auto blasters.
Too many triggers. Too many abilities.
Yeah. I don't
Here
want
comes
to
a shot
interrupt them now.
from Anakin.
And 1 is crit. Due to...
Oh, he's just firing. Yeah, it's no bullseye. 2 hits in the crit, using a charge on R7, A7. And that's a shield, since he evades the hit.
Yeah. Was that on Wedge?
Yeah, I think so.
Obi-Wan is got 1 force left, okay? And Anakin got no force left.
Yeah, it looks like the game state is correct as well.
Just wanna clear
Anakin used the force.
there's a lot of triggers.
No, he used the force, so he should be stressed.
And he used both of the abilities. Yes, Anakin and Obi cooperates with each other.
Ah. Okay,
2 small ships and how much fun.
Yeah.
I think I should
yeah, that's right.
range
I
1.
mixed up the pilots.
Range 1 of
Anakin is completely forced off then, but
Yeah.
Obi-Wan still has 1. But Obi-Wan used his ability on now, so Anakin just from the focus action. Now I get it.
It's okay.
So Hera rolls 2 eyeballs and 1 crit and spends focus.
That's Tracers.
Yeah.
It has 4 dice,
Yes.
and that's hit by. Oh, he has an evade token, right?
Yes.
Ah, he did that instead of boosting, yeah.
Yeah.
Range 1? No, it's range 2. Yep.
This should be a 4 dice attack with marksmanship.
And
Do you want to spend your focus here?
yeah, let's make that.
Doesn't have any force left, right?
So it is 3, but it is
Oh,
marksmanship. So
yeah, he does have 1 force. That's 2 hits and a crit from Obi-Wan. Still just takes 1.
Okay. So now we go to initiative 4.
Yeah. Markus got away easy there.
Yep.
And it is 1.
Yeah, that's fine. At least you.
So I would like to plasma torpedoes to your marked ship.
So,
We want to see about Wolf as well.
yes. Wolf is up next. That means that Pawel's got the initiative. Or first player.
So he's
Okay.
actually spending the lock instead of using his ability. Oh,
If it hits,
playing plasma torpedoes or
And then
and then 2 hits.
2 hits.
Yes, it's plasma.
And then it's a
Then 2 crits first.
So it loses 1 shield first.
And now crit.
that's on to Jake then. Or
Yes. Takes 1 crit and
so. Okay.
so he blanked out completely.
yes.
Range 1 on Obi-Wan.
I didn't have any
Is there any
Tokens.
special? I
Tokens, yeah.
remember?
No,
Focus.
I give this one away to range 1 to 3 after if I use it.
Okay.
This is
11.
11.
And I'm using it.
Still a good
Spends
roll.
the focus.
That's 3 hits.
Let's see if I can give it away up here.
He can send his focus to someone else.
Send it to
Not,
Hera.
not reaching Shara.
So, okay, spends it.
Yeah, it's still good just sending it to Hera, because
Let's give it away.
Hera can send it to someone else.
Where it's
Facing
needed.
Cxdy.
4 dices. now, and it is really painful for me.
Even have a force left. Yeah, as a focus token.
Yeah.
Obi will put that.
Using stealth twice and taking damage card.
And 34% like that.
Yes, and that's Anakin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still mixing them up, sorry.
Yeah, no range.
Shara is out.
That's about it then.
Oh, that was.
Unfortunately.
We thought still divide, they are not so funny.
Oh. Oh, they're a little bit fragile.
Awesomes.
Yes, I don't remember. We got the same kind of.
Yeah, that was Obi-Wan, right? Taking damage.
Yeah, so at the end of the game, just check if you have 5. Because
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
At least Obi-Wan spent his. Oops.
And now
Mm.
it seems to be
I gotta
fine.
go there and see because
Obi-Wan has taken a damage card as well. But the colors are wrong.
there was Obi-Wan taking the damage.
Yes, not good. Very not good.
No, but it was just that Anakin's got the green.
Now the colors are right, but
Obi-Wan's got the green sleeve.
just his plastic leaves are other colors.
This is kind of interesting over here. Yes, everything can happen.
Yeah, that was Obi-Wan. I was confused because Anakin's got the green dot, but Obi-Wan's got the green sleeves.
Sleeves,
On the,
yeah, exactly. I was confused by that too. But as long as the game state is correct, sit here and be confused as much as we like. It doesn't really matter. So let's see what Wolf can do. I mean, he should try to go after maybe Wedge and Jake and hopefully get a back arc shot as well.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's why he spent the lock rather than just using Wolf's ability. Because he wants to keep Wolf's ability for when he gets the potential double tap veteran tail gunner thingy.
Yeah, this is really scary with Wolf and his barrel roll.
Yeah, Wolf can barrel as well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could just go in and barrel roll in front of the, say, 2 bank to his right, or still get a nice.
Okay, so I'll begin with the.
We'll see. And actually, Markus is only at 195 points. So he saved a lot of points. He has a big bid for a list like that.
You see, Wedge is turning his turn torque.
So, no my system phase? Yeah. That's how we start. Yes.
Well, is the first player as well.
Oh, this
Banking.
was banking a 1.
Yep. Think he'll barrel as well? I don't think so. There's no reason really. That's better. Focus is better. He should block Wedge at least.
Bay is coming in here, taking that shot from the rear. From
Potentially.
much to do about that.
Now it will be difficult to stay out of front arc with both his A-wings. They're just going there, I think. Both Wedge and Jake. We'll see. Better for him if he bumps. Wow. Still double stressed. No, he's 1 stress now, but I think it looks like a dead Jake and even a damaged Shara. See,
Yes, of course.
Garvin.
Oh, sorry, before I do that. Click this one.
Closing his foils.
Yes. Pushing his ship over and boosting it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, stupid.
What happened?
I'm playing this one wrong.
Linking to focus. Markus is brainy.
Oh,
Pawel is happy.
well. No, it will match.
There's no bump.
Red. Markus is peaceful.
Now it's your turn.
Landing okay now, firing backwards, but yes, Shara is in a really bad spot.
Yes. Now we see the Eta 2s are switching targets.
Really turning around. And also it's Anakin before Hera.
Yeah. It looks like there might be a bump here.
Yeah, it depends on what he's planned with Hera, but it's likely Hera is probably just going forward.
And that means no free tokens for your mates.
Mm-hmm. Pump. Okay. So activation?
Mhm.
No, engagement, sorry.
Converted to 1 crit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Or
out of...
doesn't have a front arco. Anakin into Shara. Bullseye or anything? Hera, she has 2 shots into Anakin or into Wolf. That's into
Oh.
Anakin. Ah, blanking out.
Somehow I know.
It's your number 4.
No, so firstly, I shoot to this guy. It is range 2.
So this is Wolf. First shot into
Yep.
Jake. That is range 2.
Get the reroll if he wants to.
I will use the... Wait.
Yes. Should get a reroll. No modifications yet. That's good.
Reroll that.
Spending,
Spends a token. Or
Charge.
Yeah.
So gets 2 hits in the crit. And Jake needs to roll natties to survive. And he doesn't. So Jake is dead.
Jake is dead, man.
Poor guy.
Now if I make forward attack, I can make backward attack. And when I make backward
I
attack...
think you got something wrong on the overlay. It looks like Charbe has taken a hull and
Okay.
has both of his shields, but he should have 2 hull and 1 shield.
No, because
Here we
I
go.
do it,
Thank you.
When I make a primary attack from dark, I can make...
So veteran tailgunner,
Yeah.
When I make backward attack,
bonus stack now into Shara,
so you roll 1 attack.
and he regains his charge, so he rolls 3 or 4 attack dice if it's range 1. Primary backwards is only 2 normally. Range bonus and ability.
Range and 1 additional for ability.
Oof.
That's
Hit,
the
hit and a crit.
Yep, into Shara. And focus. Oh, she's fine.
Spends focus for 2 evades.
3 shots then.
Yep.
We made one mistake.
What's
Obi didn't shoot.
no? And shall I shoot?
So Wedge should have a shot as well.
Do you shoot now
Doesn't
or
look
do
like
you-
Garvin has a shot. And Wedge and Char should both have shots.
Play these 2 dice through the cloud.
Yeah, shoot.
Well, it's one course. But these are auto blasters. These are auto blasters.
I'm not sure.
So it takes like 1.
Yeah. Good that you have shield.
Okay, so let's shield on Shara.
Did they redo the tail gunner attack or
Yeah,
some reason?
let's do wedge.
I'll have a look.
on,
No one.
yeah, it should.
But we had initiative.
Hang on, no, put it down. Put it down. Okay. Är okej? Det var det du undrade vad som hände.
I'm confused now, but I've been confused all game.
Yes.
Right, they mixed up the initiatives, so they redid the attack.
Okay.
It's evaded.
This is not going too well, I think.
Shoot.
Hit the crit. It's 1 shield on both.
Yes. One time.
Yeah, this is looking good for Pawel.
Should be back to dials, right? We should also realize that the game can swing heavily,
Of course, of course.
especially with paper planes like Obi-Wan or Anakin ending up in a bad position. Can end the game for Pawel.
Blankouts do happen.
Indeed. Oh, they should be on planning in the next round.
Hmm?
This is kind of a difficult position for Markus, I think. Like what to do. I think he really realizes now that he doesn't want to be in front and behind Wolf at the same time.
No.
It can be difficult for him to avoid, depending on where Wolf goes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
He wasn't even really punished for standing behind and in front of him. Because I think Jake was dying like, yeah, no matter what, but could have survived, I guess. Double stressed on one hull. Bashar only took damage from Anakin's shooting. Nothing from the 4 dice attack from Wolf.
No.
So the Jedi's have some force back. Maybe they can reposition again and like come back in from behind. They are dodgy.
Yeah, definitely.
Obi-Wan could just barrel right and do a hard one. Or spend the force to do a purple talon roll.
So, it's time for system phase.
The purple talon roll on Anakin could be pretty sketchy if he wants to go to the left. There's a risk that Alara would block him.
Yeah, we got a arc turn from Charbet here.
Yep.
And Wolf is going one forward.
I think he'll barrel roll. I actually think barrel rolling is not bad at this position, like barrel rolling left.
Yeah.
Start turning away, grabbing focus. And wedge to banking. Still has his arc backwards. Carbon is going through the gas cloud. Okay.
So it's no, Galaxy Storm. This is absolutely.
Gas clouds. Oh,
No, he was stressed.
yeah, opening his wings.
Yeah, but he was also stressed, so that's this is
Nah, he
not a
was-
good day for Markus.
He was stressed before.
Yeah.
So he just
That's
needs to
it.
do a white 2 forwards and stand in the gas cloud, like right in front of Wolf. I'm gonna guess that he will become strained. Seems likely.
So this
Come on,
is the
Mike.
problem with live
Long days.
live gameplay as well.
That's a strain, right?
Yes, it's an eyeball.
I will try to do it here.
One is one turning right through the cloud. Yeah, that's right, because he has the force, so he doesn't ever need to take any actions whatsoever. He has passive focus mods.
Yes.
He just fly over obstacles like they're nothing. Let's see if he gets trained.
Obi, come on. Good Obi. Good Obi.
No.
And the same story for
Hard one.
Pawel, yes.
Yeah, I kept
Now as an action.
away from the chat for a while, but I see that Dean asked if it wasn't simultaneous fire when Jake was taken off the board. Probably.
Yes.
Yes, there was simultaneous fire, but he didn't have any targets whatsoever. Since he was double stressed from the round before, he couldn't even turn his arc backwards. So he was facing our board edge.
Yeah. Marathon starts. Yep. These are auto busters too. So 3 dice.
So Hero doing hero things.
Yes. But first, Anakin. So let's
Yep.
hit and a crit into
Yep.
Charbet.
So she will take crit.
So you will take a hit and a crit and die.
Yep. Charbet is off the table.
There we go.
Oh, then you're 6. Yep.
Just left focus behind in space. Eyeball.
It was on him, yes.
So Hero,
Yes.
I think firing primary.
Yes.
Looks like 2 hits, but I can't really tell.
It looks like Markus might be a little bit frustrated now.
Yeah, that's understandable. I would be too.
There we go.
Hit crit. No, it's hit eyeball. Not spending focus.
I will take it.
So spends the shield. Yeah, spends the shield. He loses the shield. It's like spending since he's not spending focus. Spending the shield instead of the focus. Pretty much.
Did they roll for Garvin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a strain as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Double of eights.
And I don't have you in arc, I think.
But what was he strained though?
He was
No.
supposed to be strained, but they forgot about it.
Reach anything.
I think by now they don't really care.
I think so.
Yeah.
No. Push 2. Push 2 here. Yes.
So apparently Golem was not strained.
It is for the plates.
One hit, double evades.
Yep.
So let's see. Something.
I mean, that's good. As long as Markus has Garvin and Hera still on the board, he can for sure do a lot of damage.
Some problems with the camera.
Yeah, seems like a problem with the camera feed from the table. Cute kids.
Be back in a sec.
Oh, they're just doing planning now anyways. Turning the camera back on.
There we go. Everything is happening today. But there is no technical issues that we can't handle.
There are no issues whatsoever that we can handle.
Don't want to say too much.
Oh. Yeah, Pawel is obviously like really in the lead. That's Wedge turning his arc forwards. And Wolf doing. They could just make that happen magically on the sidelines instead. Okay. They should of course check the gas cloud, but it was on the gas cloud for sure.
Yeah. It's a strain.
It's an eyeball.
Back to the camera issues.
Ice cam issues. So Wedge is doing it too hard.
Go.
I think boosting seems like a good option.
Right now. 2. Yeah. Okay.
Grabbing focus.
Yours. This one.
So Garvin clears that stress.
Yep. Bank. Should probably also just grab focus. I mean, he can just use Hero's focus, but still. Can barrel as well. Even grab a lock or. Yep, grabbing a lock onto Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
Obi-Wan, one hard. Looking for Hera. Barrel. Or maybe, barely, has a shot on Garvin.
No, because it should be a barrel first.
Yeah, forgot it.
Anakin standing in the cloud.
And beneath the die.
That's a strain. So I think Garvin should be able to put a good shot into Anakin now. Especially since he can spend Hero's Focus and then just give it right back. Fear will focus for sure, right?
Yeah. It would be nice with a boost though.
Mm-hmm. He could, but he's running vectored cannons. So he can't.
Nope.
No, he's boosting. So he's not getting the double mod shot. Yeah, I mean, it's better to avoid getting air shot from Obi-Wan. Would have had marksmanship. So guaranteed damage.
Sure, we start from this guy.
So Anakin shooting range 1. Doesn't matter which weapon he uses. One of his cannons or primary, so 2 hits. That's nothing. So shields on Garvin. Thing is, he can actually kill Anakin, especially if he destroys the stealth device. 2 hits. Still has 4. No, he has 3 dice. He doesn't have 4, so.
Nice, I must say. Excellent.
It's got 4s.
Oh, okay.
Loses a strain.
Now it's you first.
That was quite pivotal, I think.
So,
Yeah.
let's shoot here.
This is
Was like
Wolf.
this big shot to come back into the game.
Yeah. Nothing from Wolf. Garvin. Oh,
It's a lock.
that's only 1. He's got a lock, yeah. Ouch.
All the eyeballs, all the time.
Did you know Garvin is really good with eyeballs?
Yeah, he is.
That's evaded.
From wedge. No arc. Oh, that should have been everything. Did Obi-Wan even shoot?
I should be generally put somewhere from this window, no? So for the mistakes.
Did he? He needs to
Okay,
engage.
The game is looking really difficult for Markus.
We set diets.
Obi-Wan engage.
No, probably not. Probably game. Where's Mr. Spiral?
This is excellent.
Yes.
Totally forgot you for
Planning in the next round.
Yeah, they are saying that he didn't have any shots.
Okay.
Garvin is out of arc.
Mm. Yeah, if Markus comes back from this, I have to buy him a beer. That's a tall order.
So, 20 minutes to go. You think we'll go to time?
Yeah. I do. Because there's still 2 A-wings on the board.
Yes.
And Garvin is still dangerous even though he lost his shield. Like, no biggie. Yeah, it's still a difficult round, especially for the rebels. I think the whole game has been more difficult for the rebels.
Yeah.
Wolf would be like kind of out of the game.
Yeah,
Lose.
but he's taking, what is it, 2 shields?
Hmm.
No, I don't want to stop.
Yeah, he can just run away and save points.
Yes, but I will decrease the difficulty.
Running arc, that's not good.
So it is blue.
He does have a K turn, but it's too fast. 4K would move him out off the board.
Like that, and focus, let's say, focus. You can.
It's a focus.
Hmm.
Now we see
Yes.
the Cater.
Finally, the 4K, Garvin. What's Wedge doing? Just grabbing focus or repositioning? Yeah, it's really difficult to fly versus the Actis as well as, well, it's difficult to fly the Actis because you have so many options. Where to go and what to do, where to stand.
He's looking at a boost.
Hmm.
Nope, just taking the evade. This is a bump.
Mob 1 bumps, okay.
Ooh. Well called by not boosting there.
Yeah. That's a 4K as well, right?
Yes.
So, stress. He can actually use his ability even though he didn't fully execute the maneuver.
Yeah, so that's so he clears the stress, yeah.
With his ability. Okay.
So that's hit crit, spending 2 force, 1 force. Oh.
Spending evade.
But that doesn't really matter.
No.
There you go, Wedge is going down.
Yeah, wow. A-wings are popping.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Alright.
Maybe not.
Range 1. Yeah, maybe now. You never know.
Range 1 from Wedge. Garvin. There we go, that's the stress from the K-turn.
Oh,
Go.
that's better. Doesn't still have his lock, but it's hit and 2 crits. Versus 4 dice, but he has brilliant evasion. And he uses brilliant evasion, of course. Rolls 2 high balls.
Because you have me in my bullseye, can we check because it's important.
All the mods.
Yeah, I'm checking bullseye.
Yeah. Oh, bullseye.
Yeah, I feel bad for Markus here.
Yeah, me too.
Var det klara kvartimmar?
Vad sa du?
Jag lagt tre kvar. En lyda.
15 minuter!
Sorry.
Markus is asking how, how long he have to go on for.
Mm. Yeah, it's 15 minutes.
Jag måste säga att det är mycket färg. De där gröna färgerna.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yeah, it's really rough. I think pretty much impossible to come back from. It still has like the core of the list, Kira and Garvin, but
Ja, men de är med och bumpar och inte har något. Range 1. Spelar ingen roll. Jag måste...
he hasn't got
Det vill säga...
any more shots onto Obi-Wan after he lost his stealth device.
No.
Garvin has no shields, so I think he's had a little bit of bad variance or bad luck. No such thing as bad variance. Variance is just variance.
So Markus' win condition is he needs to kill one ship and half another.
Pawel is happy, at least. So let's check if there are any standings being plotted. Yes, Johan Hovberg is 3-1. I think that's the only game that's done, or no, not really. Two
Yeah.
games. Niklas hasn't actually been doing too well with his non-text today. 1 and 3.
Yeah.
It really looks like Mikael Wintermark is ahead, like a lot. He has really good MOV and is 3-0. Of course, it depends on the results of this game as well. But
He's facing Peter Andersson.
top, they're both at top, so it should be a difficult game as well.
That movement from Wolf.
Check for strain.
So it's another strain. Run forward, so no. Stress or side 2 bank. Okay.
Be back. Yes.
Yeah, I just saw it looks like a 3 bank. So I was like, what to do? Man? Makes sense then. Anakin can still talon roll.
Yep. Got a bump.
Thing.
Vill du support styr?
Yes, absolutely. No, it's similar.
Here comes talon roll, right? Yeah. Talon rolling well stressed. He needs to spend a force. Hera. Hard one.
It's yours. It's yours. It's mine. It's mine. Yes. So we should start. Anakin first.
Yeah, let's see what happens. That's not gonna be bullseye, right? And I think he has no more charges. Maybe one charge left on his droid. Last shot. 1 damage,
One
1
hit.
hit.
Ooh.
Wait,
Now,
Goblin is fine. Fire into hero. 3 dice and potential reroll if he wants to use the charge.
reroll.
Yep.
Flips the charge. 3 hits.
3 hits.
One more.
Spends.
Drained or?
No.
Yeah, spent the focus.
Did not see the last result, but he's not taking any damage, so.
Goblin. Spending a lot. Gets 2 and 3 or. How many damage cards are on Wolf?
Yeah, I'm gonna check that.
Yeah, he didn't have he had a strain, so there was no defense die. There should be 2 damage cards. Be on 4 hull. Probably.
Obi-Wan, Wolf, yours good?
1 damage card on Wolf.
1 damage card.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it was only 2 hits. Or maybe Goblin is K turning again. It's like Hero needs to stay close enough to him to be able to hand him the focus as well. Goblin could just turn like or even bank into Wolf. See what happens. Try and get sharp. Would be really good for Markus if he could fire onto Obi-Wan as well.
Yeah, this. It might be good, but it's 7 minutes left, and he's behind by 104 points.
Yep. Not very promising, huh?
So we see Hera is switching the
Dark round, rotate.
arc, yeah.
Spinning. Rotate action. I mean, it's not impossible. He needs to do 1 damage to Wolf and 2 damage to Obi-Wan. But it's even enough. 65 and 32. So it's not enough.
Okay, turn from Garvin, and
1 hard. He makes that, right? Yep.
bullseye this time.
We have always time. You know, I will make...
Garvin's bullseye.
Sounds like that was time in the round for the other players.
Yes, we were a little bit delayed in this on this table, so we are letting the stream game play through.
I'm curious about the other results. Actually, I'm still curious about all the lists. I want to see all the lists.
Yeah, so do I. But we're back to the times when people are carrying around their list on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Life X-Wing is best X-Wing for sure. So should be out of bullseye now. Having
Yeah.
focus.
Okay.
Range something.
Range something.
Oh, Garvin will fire onto Anakin.
Yeah.
No, of course it's Anakin firing first.
Ouch.
You're doing a great job.
Spending force. That's like what? I hit him 2 crits or
1,
taking the crit first for
2.
some reason. 2 crits. I evaded both of the hits.
Somewhere there. Yeah.
And now it's my turn, range 2.
So here, firing range 2. 1 result. And nothing. So you be another damage on the wolf. Yep. The wolf is at least halved.
I will fire torpedoes. Fire. Target lock.
2 hits from Obi-Wan. With the reroll. For what? No, it's from Wolf.
Still one shield first.
Takes the shield of Hera.
Yeah, that's two shields.
Huh?
12 points.
Range 1. Bat with a weapon failure.
And weapons
Failure.
failure.
Did you get 3 dice attack? 2 hits and a crit into Anakin. He's not in Anakin is not in his full size, so and it's an evade token. Oh, that's a pretty bad roll though. Defense evade.
Takes 1
But
crit.
takes a crit, yeah. Could be half by this.
Put it in the box for the viewers.
Dictate.
Weapon failure.
Weapons failure.
Not funny.
So it's not even console fire.
So that means
I
that
lost.
Wedge also had a weapons failure? Was it?
I don't know. It's been too much going on in this game. I
Yeah.
can't really follow it properly. I'm doing my best. Sorry.
Not Wedge. Sorry. God.
Hey, Garvin had a weapons failure, yeah. Took 2 crits. I don't know what the other one
Yeah,
was.
I will have a look.
It's not really that important. Maybe it's like a stun pilot or wound pilot. Damage sensory.
Second crit was a loose stabilizer.
Loose stabilizer. He's on 2 hull, so he could still do a non-sprint maneuver. This should be the last round of play for sure.
Yes. The players are keeping a good pace, but this should be the last round.
You can tell from the state of the table that they're keeping good pace. It's like tokens everywhere.
And
left,
dies.
This left stress token and like a lock on the left side, and it's like dice. And actually, two stress tips lying on Markus' side of the table, and 1 in the middle of the board. Templates, intruders, how many cards? Well, yeah, it's been a long day, so very understandable.
So your system phase? No, my system phase?
So dials are down, but there's only 30 seconds left. So this is the last round of play, no doubt. Here's a systems phase barrel from Obi-Wan. Barrel rolling forward. So onto Wolf to activate. There's the camera.
Yep.
On again. That's time in the round. At least we can still see the players are playing.
Time.
Even though we can't see what they're actually doing. It would be nice if Markus just killed Obi-Wan and Anakin this round. It's not impossible, it's just highly unlikely. Camera is restarting, I guess. Here we are. Wolf just went over the gas cloud. Like he didn't get a sprain, but one got a sprain. Bump. Yeah. Here. So there's no way for Markus to kill Anakin, which is what he would need to do. He can still kill Obi-Wan. That won't be enough.
Last shots.
I mean, if here I put a fuel leak and I direct it, or like 2 directed into Wolf.
It's 1 damage into Wolf.
Mm-hmm. No arc. Oh, here we go. Garvin into Obi-Wan, right?
Okay, let's do it.
I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, range 1.
Dice cam is back. No, it's
No, it's only one.
Survive this one.
Anakin
One.
first.
Oh, hey.
Anakin is shooting Garvin. No.
Ouch.
Dead. You are not dead.
So the last shot of the game.
Did he have arc? I'm still confused. I don't know what's happening.
We got 2 dice.
I think that was here taking.
They look like it. But
Nope, just 1. I'm very
Okay.
lost at shooting.
all the eyeballs all the time.
1 crit.
1 crit.
Yes.
And he gets the squiggle.
It was really funny.
Oh, well played.
I suffered.
By both
Yes.
players. I'm sorry I was so confused.
No, I was confused.
I think the game was pretty chaotic and intense.
Let's see,
Um,
who was it that got the crit here?
At least we got to see a lot of action, huh? So, what are the standings in the tournament? Yes, Mikael is 4-0. Mikael Wintmark. Archie in second place.
Cześć
One.
Tato, serdecznie Cię pozdrawiam. Jebać PiS i Kukiza, dzięki wielkie.
What was the crit? The last crit? Yeah.
Peter Andersson
Yeah.
in third place, also 3-1. And Johan Holberg, who I was rooting for, is in fourth place at 3-1.
Yeah, sorry about the confusion here. The last crit was evaded. So the final standing was 150 to Pawel and 33 to Markus. Thank you very much, Markus, and congratulations, Pawel. And Pawel just sent out a greeting to his father as well. Here on the stream. Hello, Pawel's father. We will be back in a few minutes. We will take a short break. And Arvid, will you join me for the last game as well?
There another game.
Yeah, there is, but you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't have the time.
No, I don't mind.
But anyway, I will have to take a short break now.
When's it starting? Like soon or?
Very soon.
Okay. I'll be back sooner or later.
I'll see you in a bit.
Yep. Cheers. See you.
See you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Yes.